better known as Brooklyn.
Never taking shorts cause Brooklyn's the borough.
Panic as another manic depressant. Adolescent stares at death. Now what's left when there ain't no God and a whole lot of pride? It might be a homicide, so let the drama slide. We don't want no problems, B. Get your name in.
My name is Nicole Watts. I play Undine Barnes-Calles.
All right, why is Undine's story so relevant today?
In my opinion, it's relevant because it is a very accurate depiction of the dilemma that a lot of successful, educated African-American individuals, males and females, face or believe they have to face or they are facing as it relates to their definition of success and their identity in the larger Western culture. African-American family being very important traditionally in our culture. And sometimes, the American dream conflicts with that value system and the understanding of your identity, within the community. I think it's relevant because it speaks to the deterioration of one's spirit, basically, when you are trying so hard to fit in to a larger society, or just the concept of success and pop culture and economics, and what all that really means.
What do we as Black Americans give up for the American dream?
I think, the biggest thing that we give up is, I guess, the sacredness of our roots. I think that our relationship with the universe and just our understanding of nature and our appreciation for that connectedness, that interconnectedness with higher forces in the universe. I think the more we focus on concrete things, money and cars and houses and attaining a certain status, it's more of a distraction. So we have to try harder and harder and harder to stay connected, and then you complicate the contradiction of religiosity, which to me is very tainted. So it's even more of a distraction, even when we're trying to be connected. So I think it's a huge sacrifice, because I think it has contributed to, the deterioration of our culture, of our ethics, and has mostly affected our children, generation after generation after generation, to the point where they don't even know who they are.
So in the end, what do you think Undine's undoing is? What do you think, besides the very obvious plot-driven things that are in the play, when do you think she actually lost it?
One of the key moments was, I guess, that crossroads that occurred when she was graduating from school, from Dartmouth. But I would say, a further analysis might be an unwritten situation. How you socially, you kind of realize what you're going to need to do to be seen the way that you want people to see you, or whatever, or how everybody else is seen, or even how you see them, which is maybe not even realistic. And so it happens sometimes very slowly and as a progression, but sometimes very distinct and monumental experiences. So I would say the beginning of that could have happened in a period of time where she realized what it was going to take for her to fit in at school, for example, and for people to stop trying to figure out who this little black girl is and what she's about. So as she began to shed that, sense of, whatever it was, whoever she was that she wasn't comfortable with, I think that was the beginning of the unraveling of her sense of identity.
Straight from Brooklyn, better known as Brooklyn.
Never taking shorts cause Brooklyn's the borough.
Straight from Brooklyn, better known as Brooklyn.
Never taking shorts cause Brooklyn's the borough.
We did it like that and now we do it like this. We did it like that and now we do it like this.
Yeah. Now clock kids who got the cocaine.